Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the fabulous Chris Payn here, our third artist of today's Sunday sessions. I am Carl Buxton, your resident hard rock and heavy metal DJ here at Radio Wimborne. So, Chris, we were talking obviously about High Town Parade and now and your solo stuff, and now it's called Chris Payn and the Parade.
Yeah.
And you said you talked about other bands and projects that you were involved in. I think there's obviously a new supergroup that's come out. I think you've now got a name for it called Slacks, S-L-A-X. Is that right?
Yeah, the Slacks. It's just, I can't remember how we actually got to that name. There must be a reason for it, but it's like when you're trying to name a band, anything kind of goes, and if it sounds cool and kind of fits well.
Weren't you advertised as sort of rock up or something on the 3 gigs you did? You did one at the Brook in Southampton, you did one in Cambridge, and then you did the old Iron Maiden pub in London. Cart and Horses.
Yes.
That's right, yeah.
So rock up was just something that I kind of just put together because we didn't have a name, as opposed to pop up. It was basically.
It's a play on words, yeah.
It was
fantastic.
my thinking there, yeah. But that's really exciting. We're going to be writing together and putting some recorded stuff out and touring later this year and early next year. And the band consists of Frank Ferrer, who drummed for Guns N' Roses for the last 20 years.
Correct, yep.
Russell Marsden, the frontman of Band of Skulls, great band. And this was all kind of put together by a friend of mine, Brett Smith-Daniels, who's just done a couple of records with Matt Sorum from another Guns N' Roses
alumni, yeah, exactly, yeah.
And he's been on the road with Walter Trout, blues legend as well. And yeah, so the 4 of us plus a bassist, Stefan Bielik, is the Slacks.
Berlin-based session guy, isn't he?
So
Stefan Bielik.
Stefan, yeah.
So
yeah. He's done loads. And
he does lots of yacht cruises and things like that, doesn't he? And,
yeah, he does that with Brett. It's another avenue, isn't it? It's another thing that musicians do. But I wouldn't define him as that because he's an absolute headbanger when he gets going. He's fantastic.
I think he does everything from Chuck Berry to Katy Perry on the cruises. I mean, I've heard,
you do all
Journey
sorts
stuff
cruises,
as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you won't catch me on one, that's for sure. But
do you suffer from a seasickness then? Or?
No, it's more the material that will make me seasick, I think. But yeah, so we're having a lot of fun, and we had a lot of fun in February doing those shows, and we didn't even rehearse. Maybe I think that's where the name The Slacks came, because Frank obviously flew in from America.
Yep.
Stefan flew in from Austria, and we were all so busy, like kind of leading up to it. So we did a rough sound check, and things sounded okay. The BBC came down to the first gig and did a little bit on us as well.
I heard about that. Yeah, absolutely.
And it just clicked instantly. You know, it's like we didn't need to rehearse or anything. We just got together in the room, and there was that instant spark, which is quite rare. You can force it sometimes, but it's really rare to find. So I'm really excited to see where this goes with the Slacks.
It was nice that, as you say, like Frank flew in from the States and Stefan came over from Austria, because modern music today, there's so many bands now that they do, teams or whatever, and they send files backwards and forwards, and a lot of albums now, a lot of modern albums are produced and made with people in different parts of the world.
Oh yeah, well you can do that nowadays. Yeah,
exactly. And so you lose that kind of organic feel to it, I think, personally.
Yeah, I mean, there are ways of getting around that. I do some work with a friend of mine who's actually in the Bahamas, Chris Estes. He's an inventor and a producer. And what we do is, I can't remember the name of the program that we use, but we use something and it actually makes it seems like we're in the room together, but we're just on webcams, and like there's no latency issues or anything like that, so we can record remotely. Quite well, although it's actually more fun being in the Bahamas while recording. So.
There's modern technology.
Get back over there at some point, yeah.
Yeah, there's so much going on with modern technology. So with the Slacks, I mean, what is the plan moving forward?
So we're going to do another run of gigs. There's lots of. I don't want to say too much because nothing is exactly set in stone. Yeah. But I can tell you that we've been talking about writing together, putting together something like an EP. And
will that be a physical product or just digital?
Not sure at this stage. I mean, I'd like to make it a physical product. I think we want to take this as far as it will go, like anything. There's no point kind of putting half of yourself into it. So without spreading myself too thin with all these things going on, it's something I'm really excited about. And we're certainly going to do a lot more shows in the UK next year, and possibly Canada and Europe as well.
Wow, and will that be through Frank's contacts maybe over in the States to get Canada?
Just all of us. I mean, Brett's actually the guy who puts a lot of this together behind the scenes.
Okay.
And he was the one who called us all individually and just kind of, hey, I've got an idea, why don't we all get together and be in a band? And we all just kind of said yes. And so here we are.
Brett's the one with the biggest contact books then.
Possibly, yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Fantastic.
Between the few of us, I think we can sort something pretty substantial out.
So with the various competitive, I mean, as you say, you're bringing out a solo album soon. You've got the Slacks gig moving forward, and then you've got Chris Payn and the Parade. Is there anything? Does anything take priority, or are you trying to sort of get it all in and give it equal time and substance?
Yeah, all equal. And what the thing is, I'm learning so much from all these different experiences. It all helps. They all help each other.
Yeah.
So it's a good kind of space that I'm in at the moment, and I'm not finding it overwhelming, or I'm not finding it too much. It's just right. Keeps me just busy enough to remain active and get excited about what's next and what's to come. And I mean, I guess my priority will always be getting my own stuff out there, because I haven't released anything for a while now, and there's a lot of songs that have been held for a few years that I want people to hear. So it takes up a lot of the energy. But it's not to say that I put just as much energy. I'll be doing something with Chris Jagger one day, and then the next day I'll be doing something that takes into account the Slacks, or putting some ideas together for that, and then the next day depends on what day it is as to what I'm motivated to do. But it just kind of works out, really. Yeah. Okay,
so if we go now to your second song from you today, do you want to tell us about it and which one you're going to play?
So I'm going to play this. This is the first song that I released when I went solo. So this is the first song after Hightown Parade. And I wrote this one in the same place as I wrote the first song that I ever wrote, One Life. And so, yes, this is called Talk Is Cheap. Talk is cheap when you're rich, buying front row seats to a burning witch. And if there's luck, you'll find that you're behind on all your dignity, 'cause there's nothing quite so bleak as the picture that you see when talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Tell me how you get your kicks. Why would you sacrifice for one more fix? Deep inside, you know you lie to those who hold you on your feet, and a place for you they keep, but you're just too hooked to see when talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Yeah, talk is cheap. Yeah, talk is cheap. Ooh, talk is cheap. Ooh, talk is cheap. Yeah. Deep inside, you know you lie to those who hold you on your feet, and a place for you they keep, but you're just too hooked to see quite so bleak as a picture that you see. Yeah, yeah. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Yeah. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. There you go. Ah, thank you.